Once upon a time, in a magical forest where the trees grew tall and the moonlight danced through the leaves, there lived many wonderful animal friends who loved to help each other. As the golden sun began to set behind the mountains, painting the sky in soft shades of pink and purple, the forest animals started their evening routine. Little Ruby the rabbit was hopping home to her cozy burrow when she heard a tiny whimper coming from near the old oak tree. "Oh my!" Ruby said softly, twitching her pink nose. "Someone sounds sad." Following the sound, Ruby discovered Benny the baby bear cub sitting alone, rubbing his sleepy eyes. "What's wrong, little one?" Ruby asked gently. "I can't find my way back to my mama," Benny sniffled. "Everything looks different in the dark, and I'm so sleepy." Ruby's heart filled with kindness. "Don't worry, Benny. Let's ask our friends to help." Ruby called out in her sweetest voice, and soon Olivia the wise owl swooped down from a tree branch, her feathers catching the moonlight. Who? What seems to be the trouble?" she asked. "Benny is lost and needs to find his mama," Ruby explained. Olivia's large, gentle eyes sparkled. "I can see very well in the dark. Let me help." She fluttered up high above the trees and looked all around the forest with her keen owl vision. Just then, Grace the gentle deer stepped delicately through the forest, her soft hooves barely making a sound on the mossy ground. "I heard voices. Is everything all right?" she asked in her musical voice. "We're helping Benny find his mama," Ruby explained. Grace smiled warmly. "I know every path in this forest. I can guide us safely." Working together, the three friends helped little Benny. Olivia flew overhead, keeping watch and calling out directions. Grace led the way along the safest forest paths, her antlers glowing softly in the moonlight. Ruby hopped alongside Benny, telling him gentle stories to keep him calm and happy. After a short walk through the peaceful forest, where fireflies danced like tiny stars and the crickets sang their lullaby songs, they heard a familiar voice calling, "Benny, Benny." "Mama!" cried the little bear cub, running as fast as his little paws could carry him into the warm, safe hug of Mama Bear. "Thank you, dear friends," Mama Bear said gratefully. "You have such kind hearts." As the forest friend prepared to say goodnight, Mama Bear had an idea. "Would you all like to join us for a moonlight picnic tomorrow evening? I'll make my special honey cakes." All the friends agreed happily, and as they each headed home to their cozy beds, they felt warm and content knowing they had helped a friend in need. Ruby hopped into her soft, grass-lined burrow and pulled her favorite leaf blanket up to her chin. Olivia settled into her comfortable nest high in the oak tree, tucking her head under her wing. Grace curled up in her sheltered spot among the ferns, and Benny snuggled close to his mama in their cave, finally safe and sound. The gentle night breeze whispered through the trees, the stars twinkled like diamonds in the dark sky, and all the forest friends drifted off to peaceful dreams, knowing they lived in a place filled with love, friendship, and kindness. And if you listen very quietly on a still night, you might just hear the soft, contented sighs of all the sleepy forest animals, dreaming sweet dreams until morning sun comes to wake them for another day of adventures. Sweet dreams, little one. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the peaceful forest with Ruby, Olivia, Grace, and Benny, where friendship and kindness make everything better. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a new bedtime tale.